now. What a great trip, don't you think so, Jacob? I love being a missionary, meeting so many new friends, seeing so many new places. What about you, Jacob? Jacob? Jacob?
Whoa, whoa! Easy, boy! Ah! Go home! Go home! Did you see that, Jordan? He was this big, hairy, had huge sharp teeth, and he tried to eat me.
Yeah, I wonder whose dog that is.
That's no dog. It's a spider!
Ah!
I don't get it, Jordan. Snakes the size of trees, ants with bigger homes than we do, and giant hairy spiders that really need to be on a leash. Why did God make wild animals so mean?
Well, it wasn't always like this, Jacob. Remember the Garden of Eden?
No. When did we go there?
I meant the story. Adam and Eve's disobedience towards God separated us from the Creator and His creation. But God knew all along He had the answer to bring us back to Him, Jesus. Anyhow, the plane will be here soon to take us up to the mountains. I am so excited.
Jordan,
Yeah?
did you ever wonder why God did just send Jesus to Earth as a superhero? You know, ready to stamp out evil wherever it's found?
A superhero? You mean one that wears a cape? Like you have in your pajamas?
Let's leave my pajamas out of this. I'm just saying, it might have made it easier to understand who He is. Sometimes it's hard to explain Jesus to my friends.
Well, look at it this way. It's as if Jesus was your older brother and he saw you did something wrong. So he goes to your dad and tells him he wants to take his punishment for you because he loves you.
Wow, that is nothing like my older brother.
Yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to ask you something.
Flight 13 to Alcacangua Village. Elevation 12,000 feet. A really, really, really high mountain village. We'll begin boarding in just a few minutes. Please have your tickets ready.
Did he really have to say really so many times?
Yes, I really, really did.
Anyhow, Jacob, I wanted to ask you if you would take the lead when we get to the village. You know, sort of be head missionary. Jacob? Jacob? Hello, Jacob, snap out of it.
Wait, you want me to be the leader? I can't. I mean, you want me to talk to all those people by myself?
It'll be easy. Here, let me see if I can help you. Follow me. Jacob, close your eyes and try to imagine there's a big crowd out there.
Okay.
Now, what would you say to them?
Who?
The audience.
About what?
Jacob, what would you say to the audience about Jesus?
Well, I guess I'd tell them that Jesus is the ultimate friend and understands everything we go through. And I'd tell them how great it is to have a friend like him.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it?
No, as long as I shut my eyes and no one's really there, it's not hard at all.
Excuse me.
Can we help you?
Yes, could you point out where the airplane is? I lost my glasses and I can't see anything.
Sure, they're over there.
Oh, thank you.
No, over there. The things with the big, wings.
Oh, the big wings. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me, stewardess?
Yes?
Can you please tell us how soon Flight 13 leaves?
Oh, it should be leaving in a few minutes.
Well, yeah, and you might want to help that man over there. I think he's having trouble finding the plane.
Oh, that's the pilot. Captain, you forgot your hat.
Did she say pilot? Whoa, where are you going?
Back to the spider. It's safer there.
Jacob, are you afraid to fly?
Me? Are you kidding? Of course not. Not.
Jacob, you just used a double negative. That means you are afraid. I know you're concerned, but we're missionaries. That means we have a mission.
Well, I hope we get a chance to finish our mission, because that plane looks like it's held together with bubble gum and tape.
Don't be silly. Look, they're starting the engine. Is that part of the wing?
Yep, just as I thought. Bubble gum.
Well, you ready to go?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna do something I always do when I'm afraid.
What's that?
Listen to music and pretend it's not happening.
Do you think they're going to make it to their place safely with that pilot? No? Yeah, I never know. Well, we're going to find out in a few minutes, but we're going to do one other song with you guys first, if that's okay. This song is really cool, but it's kind of about what they were just talking about being afraid. He was afraid of what? What was that big thing he was afraid of? It was a spider. Who's afraid of spiders? I get my husband to kill spiders or put them outdoors because I'm afraid of spiders too, so. But it's okay. We don't have to be afraid, and that's what this song says, okay? Let's sing this one out with me. Just gotta get my sound. Here we go. And where my greatest fears are in front of me, I will never turn and run away. He's my deliverer and defender. He is mighty and strong to save. 'Cause I will not be afraid, no matter what comes my way. I stand strong on your promises, and I will not be afraid. No matter where I go, you are with me. You will never leave me on my own. And even in the dark, Lord, you see me through. 'Cause you're the light that always shines. Oh, I will not be afraid, no matter what comes my way. No, I stand strong on your promises, and I will not be afraid. No, I will not be afraid, no matter what comes my way. I stand strong on your promises, and I will not be afraid. 'Cause when I'm weak, you're always strong. A shelter through the raging storm. And every night and every dawn, this will be my song. Let me hear you. I will not be afraid, no matter what comes my way. No, I'll stand strong on your promises. Oh, I will not be afraid. No, I will not be afraid, no matter what comes my way. I stand strong on your promises. 'Cause I will not be afraid. No, no, I will not be afraid. No, no, I will not be afraid.
Folks, this is your captain. You're free to untie your safety ropes and walk around the plane now. Just be careful not to fall out the open door.
So,
Very hard to see.
are you excited about meeting people in the village?
Try terrified.
Jacob, I know this is hard for you to do this, but we need to grow and learn things. That's why we walk with the Lord daily and read His Word.
I do walk with the Lord daily. It's flying with him that bothers me.
Jacob,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be selfish. Oh, can I get my Bible back?
Would either of you care for a sandwich?
oh, yes, thanks.
Sure, what kind are they?
Chicken.
Suddenly, I'm not very hungry anymore.
Yeah, I hate to be eating one of their friends.
I guess, Jordan, I'm afraid because it's kind of hard to explain the gospel, especially to kids. If you tell a kid there's a guy that lived on Earth, died, then rose from the dead, then they think you're talking about zombies.
I get you. Look, here's explaining to others about the gospel. It's simple. God loves us all equally, but since we've all done wrong, we couldn't live to be with Him. So he sent his son down, Jesus, to live a perfect life, but then had to give up that perfect life by dying on the cross. All I want is back to God. But then he came to life again just to prove that God's plan had been successful.
That's good, but what about our size or education? Does any of that matter to Jesus? Because kids ask.
Nope, he loves us just the way we are.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back and talk to the chickens and apologize for lunch.
Wow, something really seems to be bothering Jacob. More than just the airplane, I think. Perhaps he needs some more confidence. Maybe I should tell him a story. Something that shows that God can even use the smallest of us to do great things. Yeah, that's it. Jacob, can you come here for a second?
Yeah?
I wanted to tell you a story.
Wait, this isn't the one about how you wanted new jeans for your birthday, but your mom got you new shoes instead?
No, but that was a good one. I really love those shoes. Remind me to tell you sometime again.
I'll be sure to.
Actually, Jacob, I sense you're still nervous about meeting people in the village. And I might have a story that might help. Follow me. Jacob, try to imagine we've gone back in time.
Okay, pretty easy to do in this airplane.
Now, imagine we're over a large valley in the Middle East in ancient times, long before the birth of Jesus. Now, below us on a field is a huge gathering of soldiers, and in the middle of the soldiers stands a huge warrior. Now, across the field sits a small boy, all alone, with nothing but a slingshot to take on the giant. Now, what would you say to him?
I'd say to drop that slingshot and start running.
Jacob, you know what I'm getting at. He's brave, and he got his courage by walking with God and believing what God had promised him. You know who that boy is, don't you?
David.
Yes. Now, what did he tell King Saul when he offered him armor to wear?
He told him he didn't need the armor because he knew God would protect him.
Right. He did no other soldier in Israel's army could do. Now, what happened when David met Goliath?
David killed Goliath with his slingshot.
So, what are you going to do when you meet the people in the village?
Attack them with my slingshot?
Jacob.
Okay. I'm going to remember that story to ask God to give me the same courage David had on the battlefield.
Exactly.
I wonder how far we are from the village.
Village soon. We ask that you please return to your seats. The stewardess will be around shortly to hand out parachutes.
Did he say parachutes?
I sure did.
Oh, excuse me, stewardess. Is there something wrong with the plane?
Oh no, there's just no place to land on this mountain. And between you, me, and those chickens, this pilot has enough trouble trying to land on a regular runway. If I were you, I'd jump.
So, what do you think?
Well, I'm not afraid of seeing the villagers anymore.
You're not?
No, I'm afraid of jumping. Please, Jordan, I don't want to jump. What if we land on the pointy tip of the mountain? That could hurt. Or worse, we can land on the side of the mountain, slide all the way back down to the village, and have to start this whole trip all over again with the spiders, the nearsighted pilot, the chickens.
Calm down, Jacob.
Is all this even really worth it, Jordan?
Of course it is. We're doing it for the people down there. Jacob, if you put your lives in God's hands and walk with him every day, awesome things can happen.
Jumping out of a plane is awesome, but not when it's me.
Okay, passengers. We hope you had a pleasant time flying with us on Flight 13. And we hope to see you again real soon. Now, please move towards the open door and prepare to jump. Oh, and try not to trip over my chickens on your way out.
Happy landing, Jacob. Hope to see you on the other side.
Oh, please, don't say the other side. Oh, wait, I forgot my...
How many of you guys have ever jumped out of an airplane? Nobody. There's probably some older people here maybe that have jumped out of an airplane. Do you think? All right, we're gonna sing a song. How many people know the song, Nothing is Impossible? Anyone know it? Nothing is impossible. Yeah, we're gonna sing that one for you guys right now. Do you wanna stand on your feet? Because we're gonna do a little bit of actions with this one. It's gonna be a little bit fun, so I wanna see you singing it out with us, okay? Let's do this. Through you, I can do anything, and I can do all things, and it's you who gives me strength. Nothing is impossible through you. Blind eyes are open, strongholds are broken. I am living by faith. Nothing is impossible. I'm not gonna live by what I see. I'm not gonna live by what I feel. 'Cause deep down I know that you're here with me. And I know that you can do anything. Through you I can do anything. I can do all things. It's you who gives me strength. Nothing is impossible. And through you, blind eyes are open, strongholds are broken. I'm living by faith. Nothing is impossible. All right, it's time to shout, I believe. And I believe, I believe. And I believe, I believe in you. I believe, I believe. And I believe, I believe in you. And I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe in you. I believe, I believe. And I believe, I believe in you. Here we go. 'Cause through you I can do anything, and I can do all things, and it's you who gives me strength. Nothing is impossible through you. Blind eyes are open, oh, strongholds are broken. I'm living by faith. Nothing is impossible, and through you I can do anything. I can do all things. It's you who gives me strength. Nothing is impossible through you. Blind eyes are open. Oh, strongholds are broken. I'm living by faith. Nothing is impossible.
Wow, I guess we made it. Thankfully, I landed on to go. I don't think he was too happy about it, though. What about you, Jacob? Jacob? Jacob, what happened? Are you hurt?
No, I forgot I get nosebleeds at high altitudes. And I forgot to grab my bag before we jumped.
You can just get another one.
Yeah, but that one had all my important stuff.
What, your money? Toothbrush? Clean clothes?
Actually, cell phone, comic books, and candy bar. Hey, isn't that our plane?
Yeah, I wonder why it's circling.
I don't know. It looks like they're dropping something.
Yeah, and it's headed right for us. Look out! They could have just mailed it to you.
Oh no, they broke it!
What, your cell phone?
My candy bar!
Well, you ready to go, Jacob? The village is only a couple miles away. We'll be there in no time, right, Jacob?
I'm sorry, Jordan. I was just thinking. My life is a lot like this candy bar.
It's worth about 50 cents and gives you cavities?
No, not that. It's like you wanting me to be the leader and talk to everyone, but I can't. I feel helpless, like I'm broken. Maybe God brought me to this place to show me something. Maybe he's gonna make me into something better.
Like half a candy bar?
Okay, we can drop the whole candy bar thing.
I'm sorry, Jacob. It was a bad joke. I was just trying to cheer you up.
You know, maybe that's it. That bad joke you just told? Yeah, maybe that's what God was trying to tell me.
God was just trying to tell you a bad joke.
No, but I was wondering if I could tell you a story now.
Okay, but this is the one where you wanted a new bike for your birthday, where your dad got you a skateboard instead?
No, I really love that skateboard though. Remind me to tell you again sometime.
I'll be sure to.
Can we sit there for a minute?
Sure.
Jordan, a couple of years ago, I was at this camp and no one would talk to me. But there's this one young staff counselor who befriended me and helped me meet other kids at the camp. She talked a lot about the Lord too and how to share my faith with others. I'll always be thankful that God brought her my way.
Are you talking about...
Yep, I'm talking about you.
Jacob, I don't know what to say.
Well, don't say anything. I'm not done yet. Anyhow, I realized on this trip, the same kindness you gave me, well, that's all I need. I've got to quit thinking about myself so much and start thinking more about others. I also wanted to say thanks for reaching out to me.
You're welcome, little brother.
Please don't call me that.
Sorry, come on, we need to get going.
Okay, but there's one other thing I need from you first.
What, money? Because you can't get a toothbrush or make clean clothes?
No, what's your secret?
What secret?
You're always able to talk about the Lord so easily. When I do it, it's like some guy says, "Hey, I gotta name my English paper." And I say, "Really? Did you know that Jesus is your Lord and Savior?" Every time that happens, it's like the guy has to go home and empty out his cat's litter box or something. And frankly, I don't believe it. So what's your secret?
No secret, Jacob. Just be yourself. God will open doors for you when it's the right time to talk about Jesus. Speaking of which, looks like the villagers are coming to meet us.
Wow, there must be 1,000 of them.
So, after you, Miss Leader, ready to face your Goliath?
Well, if David can do it, so can I. I guess there's nothing impossible with God.